Welcome back, BRS here on April 28th, here on a Thursday. Got some really decent weather here in Texas for a change, and need to rain, but decent, mild, about 79 degrees. And behind me, of course, is the old BRS, sticker board. And we got a little bit of work done this afternoon, just a very few hours. And we're going to turn this thing around here in a few minutes. And back behind me, you can see those little bit right there in the Gulf of Mexico. Joe Pye's miniature 125th, there is the lathe and the drill press and the arbor press and all that from Joe Pye. And it was to go right into the YouTube Honor Wall of Fame. We just got a little bit of crisis here going on with the sarcoma. Unfortunately, I tell you what, I wished when I got out of high school, I should have went to college and been a doctor. No, seriously. Because I have been in so many doctors' offices here in the last 3 months that they're the ones making the big bucks. I don't know. It's just something that, didn't fall in my plate. But I'm glad that I was an iron worker, a construction worker, and a hobbyist machinist. So, good Lord dealt what he wanted to me. Yes, right behind you, you see that Mercedes sitting out the back door. That's one of the projects I've got to get fired up because it gets about 36 miles a gallon. It's a 300D, got less than 115,000 miles on it. I'll stick it around there. So I'm selling the old D250 Dodge that only gets 7 miles a gallon. Guess I don't really need a truck because I can open the trunk on that thing and carry about all I need to. Let's turn this thing around and look at today's little project on the Glop 450. Got it off the big old tower. See if I can do this right. And she's sitting here now on a big old heavy roller. And now we can get a few hours in, hopefully, during the crisis with the bride's cancer, and get this thing. Now, I'm going to still need to do lots to this. The Glop has been needle scaled, but now on this big roller, we can get it and roll it out here on the apron, and that way I won't have any dust and debris here in the shop. But this is just a really quick short afternoon video. The Sure Shot sure worked out great. Cleaned it down pristine. And I did not show rinsing out with purple inside the still water and air blowing it, but it's pristine clean inside. Let's see if we can't get around here real quick. Look inside. And full gear. But we got all the old grease and, debris from 1952 out of it, rinsed. And, one day, one of the guys said, "Where did you find your," I don't know if we can see this, 1952 May is right there. Now, I had it all cleaned at one time, but anyhow, this is a 1952 Glop, manufactured in May. I'm gonna get around here and sit down real quick. And she's ready to start doing some work, and Joe Pye is doing some suggestions on which ones of his models he's going to build. I think there's 4 of them, and there's a wood lathe and a table saw, etc. And I put my comment, Joe, I would sure love to see you do that shaper one. And then I may even get on there and buy that model and try to do it. If you watch Rusty Knox there, Joe, man, go on there and see how he made that model over there just out of all kinds of little parts. It was no casting or anything. And Michelle, man, I tell you what, that thing looked so good and everything worked on your little model. And but right now, these are some of the small scale models that Joe Pye made. We haven't given him enough credit yet. So if you're not watching his channel, please go over there to his channel. Back up there when he made the arbor press and the belt sander, or the sander, and the drill press and the lathe. And anyhow, been really hectic around here. The bride is definitely not doing well. Anytime y'all get a chance, give her a shout out. Give her maybe a postcard and video before this or 2. Had our mailing address. A card would be super. It'd be awesome. And just well wishes. But obviously sarcoma is something deadly on the bone cancer to deal with. And we just pray and hope she will be back in this shop one day. Good Lord willing. We're going to be, this is, like I say, a short video. Just want to show you about the glop. And Tom over there at Hilltop Machine Shop, and John over there in the UK that's working on your shapers. Give old Joe Pye your comments. Yes, you would like to see that shaper model built, and Rusty Knox too. Well, let's hit him hard on a shaper build. Maybe that would be his first one he builds. But I'm pushing to see how he does on that model on building a shaper at Joe Pasinski, Joe Pye over at Aaadvance Innovations. Yeah, let's push him. Come on. We all that enjoy shapers, and John and CCE, and everybody loves shapers. And since I own one, I'm a little bit partial, because I want to see this thing hammering out some gears, some spleens, and some broaching, and I want to see that. So let's push Joe Pye over at Aaadvance Innovations in Austin, Texas, to do that model first. Bears Rod Shop. We're out of here.